What is going on? It is me, Joe Schmo, and today we're going to talk about some bullshit, Rockstar Games. Now, I am a longtime fan of Rockstar Games, but honestly, I'm getting to the point with them where it feels like I have Stockholm Syndrome, like I'm in an abusive relationship, and I'm just letting it go, because once in a while the guy brings me home flowers. You know, he gives me a kiss on the lips and a smack on the butt and calls me a good girl, but, you know, then the next night, he's smacking the shit out of me, and I have to wear sunglasses for a week. Now, Rockstar Games has offered a lot to gaming in general and has great titles. You probably know Grand Theft Auto. Me, when I was growing up, GTA San Andreas, that's all that was ever in my PlayStation 2. My brother wasn't allowed to play Rock Band or Guitar Hero. I had to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas every single day, nonstop. It was literally all I played. And then occasionally I would also play Midnight Club Dub Edition, which is also a Rockstar title that younger guys out there probably don't know about. And then from there, the only reason I eventually wanted to get an Xbox 360 is because Grand Theft Auto 4 came out. And then with that generation of games from Rockstar, we also got Red Dead Redemption 13 years ago. And now they've re-released it for, you know, the Nintendo Switch, PC, and I say re-release because it's important to note that this is not a remaster. This is a re-release. They've taken the original game from 13 years ago and they have ported it for next generation consoles and PC. Now at that point, some of you may be asking, what's the problem with that? The problem with that is the price, okay? This game came out 13 years ago. The development has already been paid for. This game has already produced a profit for Rockstar 13 years ago, okay? Now 13 years later, they're re-releasing the game at a price tag of $50. What are you paying for? Half of you guys, more than half of you guys, the majority of you guys out there are going to get the digital version of this game. People are going to buy the digital version of this game. What is the price to re-release this port? Nothing, okay? It is virtually just a cash grab. The least they could do, okay, is remaster the game. But maybe the last attempt at remastering a game, being Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition, makes them be like, nah, I don't even want to try that, okay? We got a bunch of shit because we failed at remastering a game. Let's just re-release this shit raw, okay? And we'll charge $50 for it. But let's stay on topic here, okay? I understand that some people may, you know, never have experienced this game before and they want to just experience it for the first time. Well, okay, that's great and dandy. If you're on a PC, I'm not going to go into details because that's an entirely separate conversation, but there's ways to get a port of Red Dead Redemption for the PC, run it at 60 FPS with no problems, okay? And that would be free. Now, technically, that may not be what many people would consider to be legal, which is why we're not gonna go down that road. But the fact that there is a market substitute that is free because it costs nothing to port a game virtually, and Rockstar releases it for $50, now that's bullshit, okay? If you want to play it on the Switch, the novelty of being able to play it handheld, I'd be able to understand that at a price tag, maybe $10, $20, but nowhere near $50. And if you're going to re-release it at a $50 price tag, you better do some meaningful adjustments to the cosmetics. These are mechanics and graphics from a generation that came out 13 years ago. Now on the screen right now, I'm going to be playing a side-by-side of the game running natively on the Xbox 360, its original release, and I'm also going to be showing the game playing on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, do you see a difference? No. There is no meaningful difference. I believe the resolution has been increased for 1080p, and I believe the game now runs at 60 FPS. This is the bare minimum. Okay, this is the bare fucking minimum and something that was already achievable from a free community port of the game that is accessible online. Okay, for all we know, they just took the free port of the game and republished it under their own IP. Not to mention, by buying the game officially from Rockstar, you do not get the online experience, which is a huge part of this game, okay? That was like 90% of what I did on Red Dead. Was the campaign was great, but obviously, to keep playing it, you know, after you beat the campaign a few times, you got to rely on the online multiplayer. And the fact that you're paying $50 for a re-release port of a game, and they have actually stripped features from it, it is fucking ridiculous. I think I paid $30 for a used copy of Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition that came with Undead Nightmare, just like this re-release did. Why am I paying $20 more for it now, 13 years later from Rockstar, or maybe 10 years later since I'm referring to the used version of the game that I bought from GameStop. I mean, looking into it a little bit further, I'm seeing now that I didn't even know this, they re-released Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox One and the PS4. So you could have bought this game. You could buy this game right now, actually. You could buy it right now on Amazon for $25 for the Xbox One re-release. Hey, editing schmo here. I had to correct myself. I was about to tell you that I found the re-release for the PlayStation 4 version, and it was Red Dead Redemption 2, actually, for the PS4. Right now sells on Amazon for $30. I misread it. I thought it was just the original Red Dead Redemption. But honestly, I think that's even worse because you can buy a more modern title from Rockstar, the next game, Red Dead Redemption 2, for $30 when the re-release of Red Dead Redemption is $50. So I actually just wanted to add this point and also correct myself in what I was about to say. Anyway, so I don't know, unless you're just infatuated with the idea of playing this game on a Switch, there is literally no reason to buy this game at a $50 price point. The novelty of playing the game on a Switch should be like 20 bucks. I would pay 20 bucks for this game, but not 50. But hey, you know, to end that point, if you are absolutely obsessed with playing this game on a new console, or particularly the Switch for the handheld function, you know, then go for it, but I don't think it's a good purchase. Now, one use case that I can understand buying this game for is if you plan on streaming the game. You might not have one of these old consoles, you want to stream Red Dead because you're a streamer and your audience wants to see you play it, whatever, you know. And then in that case, if you're going to stream this game, yeah, okay, I understand why you're going to buy the official port. It may not look good, or it may not be a good idea to be recording yourself playing an unofficial release of a game. And that should also be taken into consideration if you view a streamer who's going to be playing the re-release of Red Dead Redemption. You know, keep into account that streamers get paid to play games, okay? You don't know what's going on in the back end and why they're playing Red Dead Redemption, the re-release. You don't know what's really going on there. Not to mention, there are ways to stream this game without buying the port that Rockstar has officially released. You could, you know, port the game, which, you know, isn't probably a great idea, and you could stream that, or you could be just streaming it on your Xbox 360, your Xbox One, your PlayStation 3, or PlayStation 4. You know, so just because you see streamers all of a sudden playing Red Dead Redemption, you know, that shouldn't be enough of a reason for you to be like, oh, well, you know, this person that I love, you know, is playing Red Dead, so, you know, they bought it. That means I should buy it too. I just wanted to make that clear, okay? There's things going on behind the scenes you don't see, and that doesn't, you know, you shouldn't watch a streamer and see that they bought the game allegedly and then, you know, be like, well, you know, then I'll buy it too. That's just not a good way to make any type of decision at all. Please do your research before making these purchases. And really, that's why I made this video. I wanted to just encourage critical thinking when it comes to purchasing decisions, especially with video games, because I love Rockstar Games. I'm getting older. All right, I'm 26. I play games less and less and less as I get older, but whenever Rockstar drops a new title, Red Dead Redemption 2 was awesome. I don't care what Charlie Moist Critical says, okay? Red Dead Redemption 2 kicks ass. GTA 5 came out 13 years ago, right? It came out in 2013. That game kicked ass. Still holds up till today pretty freaking well. And, you know, GTA 6 is going to also probably be a banger. But this company, you know, GTA Definitive Edition, the microtransactions in GTA 5, you know, re-releasing Red Dead now at a ridiculous price tag. And the reason they keep doing it is because it's profitable, okay? People keep spending money on this bullshit, and it's encouraging terrible business practices in gaming. So that's like really the point I wanted to get across here. You know, hopefully at least one person out there is going to like wake up. They're going to develop, you know, deeper critical thinking skills over this particular issue, and they're going to make better decisions. And you know, maybe that'll make a difference because it really is fucking up games in my opinion. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you like if you liked, dislike if you dislike, leave a comment either way because I'm pretty sure it helps out the video. Also, I'm monetized now, so you can leave a thanks. You can just give me a buck, which, you know, seems to help out my videos. You know, so if anything, you want more people to see this, that might help out. And join the community Discord. That's all for me. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.